Las Vegas Aces. Something we all know, the Aces have some of the best fans in the W.
I'll tell you, this is a fun one. Fans around town are buzzing about this matchup. You can tell this game means a bit more to these two teams. We have a nice little rivalry tonight.
And so for Indiana, this was not an opponent they liked facing last season. They lost all 4 of their matchups against Las Vegas. Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge of that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game. Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much work. Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Here's Young. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Flashy handles for the Young. Certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Outside Howard. Clark. Three-pointer. That shot by Howard, no good. Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Pass to Queen. The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now here's Young. Here's Smith. Outside Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. Howard with the rebound.
Another miss. 1 for 4 here early.
Caitlin Clark penetrating. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Gray outside. Here's Wilson, and she banks in the layup.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Mitchell outside. Clark. Pass to Boston. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Young. Tried to bank it in, but misses. The Aces trailing. Wilson outside. From the arc. And that's good. Jackie Young for 3.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Queen. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. She's taken 2 and missed 2. And here's Gray. Smith. Right side Young. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Screen by Smith. Fires the 3. And Jewel Lloyd hits from deep.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
And a return to the playoffs for the Fever in 2024. It was a huge step forward for the team.
For sure. Snapping a 7-year hiatus. And what's incredible is before that, the Fever went to 12 straight postseasons from 2005 to 2016. So this is an organization that is used to winning.
Here's Young. Now here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Outside Howard. The Fever rebound. Pass to Queen. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Gray outside. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game.
Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a tight one here.
Pass to Queen.
There's the triple.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
This is who Gray is. A terrific shooter who seeks payback when you drain one on her squad.
And 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Now Queen. She's got 6.
That's an excellent box out, keeping herself between the opposing player and the basket.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Gray. Here's the 3. And Powers pulls it down.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Here's Queen. Sinks the triple.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
The Aces leading. Outside Lloyd. Back to Gray. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Here's Las Vegas. 14 feet out, and she comes up with the deuce.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
Here's Queen.
That's good, and it's Mary McDonald with the assist.
And that makes it a tie ball game. And here are the Aces now.
Pass to Bell.
Back to Gray. Lloyd.
Here's Parker Tyus. She's guarded by Boston. Lloyd, no good.
Outside Powers.
Now here's McDonald.
She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And it's the Aces with the ball, trailing by 2.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. Well, the Aces are very serious about winning.
Hits it from three-point range.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Bell can't hit. Outside McDonald.
To the middle.
Stolen by Gustafson. And stolen by Boston. Pass to Queen.
Three-pointer. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
It could go. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. now, the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's the Fever with the ball.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort. Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Pass to Queen. Back to Clark. Now Queen shoots the 3. Nails from three-point land.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Young.
Fires from deep. Out to Lloyd. The 3. Yes, and it's Alyssa Smith picking up the assist.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Pass to Queen. The shot. And another basket for Indiana. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And here's Gray. 10 points for her. Young, Queen covering. Here's Wilson. And Clark pulls it down. And it's the Fever ball. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Shoots. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Young. Out to Gray. Back to Young. Wilson, just 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
Pass to Smith. Wilson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And again, it's Las Vegas.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Austin outside.
Queen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Howard. Beyond the arc. Elsie Gray grabs the miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. He got lucky.
The 3 is up. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Queen misses. The Aces leading. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Down low.
Smith. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Queen with the ball. 20 points for her.
It's hauled in by Smith.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mitchell. Here's Clark. And she finishes nicely on the layup. And that ties it up.
Can't get sloppy with the ball around Mitchell. She has quick hands and is quick to get this team in transition.
Pass to Wilson. Over Howard. Missed. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Queen. To take the lead.
Gustafson with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Inside. Crafty move. And Lloyd with the lay-in. Good.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Pass to Powers. Queen. Good. And the assist goes to Aerial Powers. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Screen by Gustafson.
Shoots. And she swishes it right through.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Queen. Off the mark there with the three. Just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Pass to Lloyd for three. Stays out of the basket for the sixth time and 10 shots for her this game.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
And the Aces call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Wilson. Over Howard. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Fever leading. Here's Queen. And another three for Indiana.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
To the paint. Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
Pass to Howard. Launches it. Rebound by the Aces. Now here is Lloyd. Smith outside. Gray. Lets it go from deep. That's another one for her for fifth in just 7 shots.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
Pass to Queen. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is on target.
For a visiting team to answer back with a three like that and jump into the lead, that is beyond clutch.
That's just a gutsy shot, fellas, in a big moment. And this game, definitely worth the price of admission.
Man, the fans will love this one.
Now Boston. Covered by Smith.
Boston inside.
Smith is there.
And it's Boston missing.
Pass to Wilson.
Smith.
The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Queen. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Gray outside. Lloyd. From outside, off the mark.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Queen, shot is good.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Fans, show your appreciation for your Las Vegas dancers.
Outside. The Aces with another miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
They get the rebound.
Caitlin Clark with the three. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
And we're still here.
Pass to Wilson. Over Howard. And it's Wilson missing. Now Clark. Here's Queen, and she lays it straight in.
Assisted by Clark.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Your team needed a big performance from you on both sides of the ball against Chelsea Gray, arguably the most complete point guard to ever play the game. How were you able to get it done?
I matched up against Chelsea earlier in the season, and she ate my lunch. And so this time around, I was determined to not let that happen again.
Nice. What do you do differently on the defensive end, and are you more comfortable now facing some of the top players in the league at this point in the season?
Well, the only way you can stop Chelsea from scoring is if she doesn't play. So I wanted to make it as difficult for her as possible to get up her shots. I think earlier in the season, I was second-guessing myself a lot, and I've learned to trust my instincts a lot better.
Cool. Hey, you had a tall task going up against Aja Wilson, her team, so early in the season. But you had a good game overall. Did it take you a minute to settle in and adjust?
Yeah, I watched Asia and other great players when I was growing up, but getting on the court with them, it's kind of a shock to the system. But I woke up right after she swatted the ball down my throat, I'll tell you that. Got it together real fast. But I thought I played better after that. Didn't get blocked again.
Hey,
so.
Progress. Did she say anything to you during the game?
Before the tip, she gave me a dap. Other than that, it was all business. We'll meet again soon. Like you said, it's still early in the season, and I might have more to say next time.
Nice. Thank you.
so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a cornet, holding on to midnight. Like a cornet, holding on forever. Like a cornet, let's celebrate. It's night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway. Like a cornet, holding on to like a cornet, holding like a cornet, holding on to midnight. Like a cornet, let's celebrate.
A reminder that we are in season 1. Just 1 week left in the season. Moments you've all been waiting for. Basketball Gods is starting in the event center.
About game time, bring the pain time.
The family on the baseline of the young child. but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a can open to deflect any ball that goes sideways.
Exactly right.
Hey, what you working on?
Thanks, MP.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, we've got Jabari Smith. Amen Thompson out there with MP. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's House in at the small forward position. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Now here's Smith. From deep, MP knocks it down from distance.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Gordon outside. MP against Murray. Fires from the line. Yes, it's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Here's House. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And Houston has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Smith outside. The 3 from Thompson. And Houston another 3.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Watson to the inside. Here's Jokic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
MP with it. Defended by Murray. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 6.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Watson. Pass to Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He picked up 29 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Houston leading by 7. Pass to Smith. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. MP shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston making some changes. Shepard comes in for House, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for MP. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. White comes in for Watson. Strawther's checked in for Ivy. And it's out. And Houston will go for a different look here. Achua's checked in for Clint Capella. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. House, he's checked in for Shepard. And MP subbed in for VanVleet. And then for Denver, Holmes, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Allen. They've got Precious Achua. Amen Thompson out there with MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And Murray launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Rockets lead by 19. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Holmes finds Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 7.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pass to Thompson. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Houston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now a timeout called by Denver, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Nuggets, #1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Ivy. Will it go? And it's House with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. BA, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Capella with a block.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
40 seconds left in the first half. Just 2 to shoot.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is part of the reason why they've clamped down on him.
And here's MP from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's MP making things happen for Houston. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot. 2-10. One more time.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games.
Looking at the Nuggets, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Houston Rockets.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Ivy, and it's Watson in at the 3.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
MP against Murray, and here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 38 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Capella finds Thompson. MP way outside. Watson with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murray up top. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 40 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
On the wing, Ivy, defended by Thompson, and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
From deep, MP, rebounded by Denver. Pass to Watson. Now Jokic. Gordon outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith in the high post. MP outside. Spins. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 43 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Picked by Murray. 1:42 left to play in the third. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's MP. Finished off the break. 45 points for MP.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Gordon. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's House with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Houston working the ball around. Gordon against MP. This one for 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Jokic. Murray against Thompson. Outside Murray. Ivy, right side, to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Houston. MP outside. tries the spin move. The three is up. Drains the triple. MP's got 13 in the second half. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Houston opening up a huge gap. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it. I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams checked in for Finney Smith, and MP subbed in for Hood Schifino. They've got Shepard, Steven Adams out there with Achua. Then it's MP, and it's Van Vliet in at shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And here's MP from outside. That shot missing. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Ivy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
First free throw is good.
Ivy, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys will tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Jokic with a screen on MP. Jokic passes to Watson.
2 minutes.
Jokic in the post. Adams covering. And it's Jokic missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Van Vliet. MP looking around. The three is up. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Good. He hits again.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Jokic, no good. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. MP way outside. Yet another bucket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yesterday was a trip, man, seeing our show premiere on streaming. It's always been a goal of mine to be more in the entertainment industry. So shout out to MP, man, for getting us all involved with this.
Double up and just leave it. Just take a fortune. Once in a while, it takes some time. It's so much quicker when it's frozen. Yeah, and honestly, I want to grade
Feel that. Push potatoes take time to process.
If you do make this fresh, then yeah. Fry and fry again.
Alright, cut it out.
Hey, I want to do something different this weekend. True. We got chip bags every year back.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Every day without any making my mind cloud.